Welcome back. Today we're going to be making the Magnolia Romper by Samantha Marie Designs. I'm going to be doing the cross back version, and I'm going to be adding the ruffle to the sleeve. So we're going to have our two ruffles, our two back pieces. Make sure you have opposites, your front, your two sleeves, and then your front and your back, your leg cuffs, and then your band for your top piece. To get started, I'm going to take my ruffles and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hem those. So you're going to hem along this curved part. All right. And I'm using Yoga for my fabric, and it is doing everything so perfect. The lettuce hem on this is the first time I've done a lettuce hem using Yoga, and that was just so smooth. Love it. So now I'm going to gather, and I'm going to go ahead and gather everything at once. So I'm going to gather both of my ruffles, and then I'm going to gather the bottom pieces up at the top. So I'm going to gather up here and then up here on that. After we get all that gathered, we're just going to set that to the side and grab our bodice pieces. So we're going to take that front piece and then the back pieces and lay them right sides together, just like that. After we have those right sides together, we're just going to clip along these shoulders. And then we are going to take that over to the machine and serge across. After we get those shoulders sewn, we are then going to come over here and grab our band. We're going to open this up, take our band and fold it where it is showing the right sides. And we are going to line it to the edge of this and add a clip. We're going to take this other side and bring it to the other end. And then we're just going to clip this, folded like this, along this edge. And then after you have that clipped on, we are just going to serge along where we clipped. Okay, and then after we have that, we are going to take our ruffle and we are going to lay those right sides together along this curve right here. So, right sides together. Put your middle mark right there on that seam, and then bring the edge of your ruffle to the edge of your arm right there and clip it down. Then we are going to take one of our sleeves and lay that right sides together and clip along this. To make sure you have everything evenly, you can fold it in half and make a little notch right there. Or you can use a fabric pin, whatever you have handy. But I'm going to match that notch with my shoulder seam, and then I'm going to clip it down evenly. right, and then you're going to repeat those same steps to this other sleeve right here. Alrighty, after we get that clipped, we're just going to serge around that sleeve, making sure that we have the ruffle and the sleeve layer and the bodice layer. So next we are going to lay out our bodice, and we are going to bring this piece down and make sure that we have this band flat. We're going to bring it to the edge over here and keep these to the edge. So let's go ahead and clip this. We're going to match up these seams right here where the sleeves are connected. I'll go ahead and add one on the sleeve too. So we're going to bring this over and meet it down here. And then we're going to bring this other side down, making sure that this band is flat and doesn't turn or anything. We're going to bring it down here. We're going to make sure we have all these layers. So we're going to have the front, the back, and then this other side of the back that we're going to need to meet. And then we're going to add a clip right there. And the same thing over here. We're going to match up these armpit seams and clip. And then clip on our sleeve right here. And then make sure that all this is flat and lined up. Add us a clip. And then we're just going to serge right down the sides of these. Go real slow whenever you get to that armpit seam because it could be thick because we have that ruffle in there. All right, so then there is our bodice done. We're going to set that to the side and grab our bottom pieces. And we are going to lay those right sides together. And then we're going to clip down these sides. All right, and then we are going to serge down the sides that we just clipped. Okay, so next you're going to want to fold in your bottom part and match up those side seams, and then mark where those meet so you know where the middle of that is. And then you're going to take your bodice and do the same thing. You're going to fold in, match those seams, and then mark where the middle meets. All right, so we are going to find the front of our bottom, which is where the curve goes up right there. That's going to be our front. So we're going to take our bodice and put it inside, making sure the front is matching the front and the back is matching the front. The front is matching the front and the back is matching the back. We are going to line up these side seams on both sides and add a clip. And then we are going to match where we marked with the notch on our bodice. And then the same thing for the back, but in the back you're going to have 2 layers for the top. And then match that up. And then you'll just clip around that circle to give extra stability as you sew. And now you're just going to serge around this circle, make sure everything is even as you go around. All right, so now we have that bodice on. Alrighty, for this next part, I'm just going to take a piece of woven fabric and fold it together like that and clip it right there along that crotch. And then I'm going to clip off the excess right here. And then I'm just going to serge down that line. And then after we have that done, it'll just look like that. It's just a piece of that woven fabric just sewn down. I'm then going to take my leg cuffs and I'm going to fold them in, right sides together, and I'm going to sew down these short ends. And I'm going to do that with both of them. So you just fold them together and sew down the short end. All right, so then we're going to just flip that to where the right side is out. We're going to fold those in, match those up right there, and then we're going to mark the middle of those on both of those. We're then going to take the mark that we made on the middle. I did that off camera. But we are going to meet those marks with this side seam right here. And then we are going to clip that in. We are then going to fold this crotch about 1 inch up. And we're going to sandwich the end of this band in that crotch. Just like that. And add our clip. And then we're going to go to this other side and fold that band down 1 inch again. And sandwich the other end in there. And then clip it in. You're going to do that same process for both sides, and then we're just going to add a few extra clips along this band. And then we are going to sew down both of those lines. Make sure you're pulling your leg band evenly as you go. And now that that is done, all we have to do is add our snaps and then hem our sleeves, and we are done. I'm going to be doing that off camera. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I will have everything linked in the description, where to get the fabric, how to gather, how to do your lettuce hems, and all that. But if you have any questions, please let me know. And I hope y'all have a great night.